10 out of 10 would recommend playing with EU friends. How is everyone doing? SwasAye back with another episode of Rocket League Decision Making, Season 2 well underway. Today I'm here with Knavisser. This guy is a Champ 2 madman. He's got about 1,500 hours played, and he's part of an organization called Division 13, where they pull different Rocket League players together to do scrims, just find other people to play with, and they have a huge coaching division that they're currently working on expanding. Nav, how are you?
I'm great. Glad to be here. Thank you.
Awesome, man. Let's just jump right into these questions. Number one, what type of game mode or modes do you prefer? Ones, twos, threes, or something different?
I'd say my favorite game mode is twos. To just chill out, play casually. For proper competitive, I prefer threes. But I also play a lot of ones. So, man of all cultures.
Jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades.
The Knav of all trades. Jump into question number two. What is your overall style in Rocket League?
I'd say... Oh, God. I'd say I'm quite aggressive. You can call me a ball chaser.
Okay. And just from us talking a little bit, occasionally toxic? A little bit? No?
Yes, definitely. No,
Alright.
toxic in gameplay, not necessarily in communication.
That's a good thing, and at least you're well aware of it. Let me ask you this, though, while we're still talking about styles. Do you feel certain styles work better than others?
Yes, I do. But the style is a very subjective thing. I just think that some players are worse than others.
Okay.
Whether it
Fair.
has something to do with style or not is up to debate.
Fair and honest. I like it. Question number three. Do you warm up before you play?
Yes and no. Yes, when I play on my main. No, because 90% of the time I don't play on my main. So.
Okay. All right. Do you do any training, free play packs, workshops, anything like that?
Yes, I did. What was the very popular one called again?
The pack or the workshop?
The Biddle's consistency. I love that one.
That's a good one. Perfect. You already beat me to it. I was going to ask if you recommend anything. That Biddle's consistency pack is a good one.
Yes.
Question number 5 before we jump into some harder questions. Do you ever watch anyone else play Rocket League? People on Twitch, anything on YouTube?
Yes, I do. Recently a bit less because I'm really busy, but usually, yes, I prefer like watching tutorials or montages, but yeah, I do occasionally watch a stream here and there.
Okay. Does any YouTuber or streamer stand out to you? Anyone that you would personally be like, hey, I would recommend this guy?
Shout out to Mertzy. Yeah,
Mertzy,
definitely.
That's that EU connection right there. Let's get into these harder questions. Number 6, what got you into Rocket League?
The Steam sale. That I just saw the game, thought it would be nifty, maybe like a one-time off thing. Turned out it's not as one-time off as I thought after all. After like 1,500 hours. Oh, fuck. Yes.
Perfect. Now you can only choose one. Dirty.
If only I actually top cornered that.
Dude, I gotta do something cool here. I'm looking bad.
Left. I'll give you a pass.
There we go. Oh, that is left and right.
Okay.
Mechanics or positioning?
Is it what I prefer or what I think is best?
Which do you think is more important?
Positioning.
Okay.
But I prefer mechanics.
Okay. That's always an interesting question to ask people. Number 8. Let's keep it going. What is one thing you wish you knew when you started out?
That I'd spent 1,500 hours in the game.
Would you take any of it back?
Yes, everything.
All right, perfect. And then this is question number 9 and 10, arguably the hardest. Think about it yourself. Number 9, what is your biggest weakness in Rocket League?
I'd say I often fuck up rotational, so like positional issues. I get that more than I should.
Okay, do you think that comes from trying to be a little too aggressive?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay, all right. And then the flip side of that, what is your biggest strength in Rocket League?
I think I'm very solid in 1v1 situations.
All right. Well, this is why I like talking to anyone from Europe, especially anyone of Dutch descent. It's honest,
Oh?
to the point answers.
Alright. Center, one more touch. Alright, you done them.
I need to do one cool thing if I'm gonna post this on YouTube.
You should have gone for the flip reset. If you had hit that, that would have been absolutely bonkers.
One day. Next time anyone is hearing from us, it'll be me and you looking at a few key moments, and we're gonna be figuring out what you're thinking, and seeing if you liked it or if you're happy with it. We'll be right back.
Deal. Oh, a little whiffer on my part. Oh, you got that. Oh,
my
hell yes.
God, savage.
It was toxic as fuck. You.
Oh, no.
Oh, I got it.
Okay. GG's. Part 2 of the video. Back with Knav. Are you ready, bud?
No.
Perfect. For us, it's been a while for the gameplay. Normally, I don't have people watch their footage. For you, I figured, hey, there's some good and bad kickoffs in here. Let's take a look at what we can see. They are going to get an early goal off the bat. Is that affecting your mindset at all in the beginning of this game?
No, usually not at all. The early goals are something I kind of accept at this point because they happen to me way too often.
Okay.
I guess it's something that maybe you can fix with proper warm-up, but it is what it is.
Gotcha. Well, our first moment is actually coming up pretty quickly. And I think it's one of the most impressive displays of just being fluid in-game. So right here, this ball is coming up against a wall. I'm going to pause it here just to kind of give the build-up. And I want to know, right here in this situation, we see your car beginning to air roll. What are you thinking right here?
Well, the ball's going to bounce up on the wall. That's for sure. Because the way he's positioning himself underneath the ball, I think he wants to take it up the wall, maybe go for a center, or like hit it off of the side, just to get it in front of the goal. So I want the challenge. And if I don't aerial my car for that challenge, I'm just going to like stub my head on that wall, and my recovery will be absolute garbage. So if I roll arrow like that, not only do I have a better chance of getting a proper hit on that ball, getting like maybe a little pinch, so it shoots out further, but my recovery also gains a lot from it, and I can follow the ball way faster because he's out of position.
Perfect. So we're going to play that out. You're going to win the ball. Little dribble over there. He's going to make the save. You get a demo. Overall, in that scenario, seeing what happened, are you happy with the situation?
I mean, he recovered faster than I expected him to, but I don't think I made the wrong play there, but I could have played it out better after the hit I got on the wall, because it was pretty good.
Okay. It's always interesting to hear people that say, hey, it went well, but it could have gone better. You know, I could have been more perfect.
Yes.
That's a fantastic mindset for Rocket League. Moment number 2, not too far away. And right now, you just missed that ball.
Yes.
You did. Unfortunate. But I believe in you. So, at this moment, what's going through your mind as you're kind of flying off this wall?
Well, I missed the ball. That sucks. But as you can see, like the guy right underneath me, he's not facing towards the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And my car is actually positioned in quite a nice way, because if I arrow a little bit to the right, my back wheels and my front wheels will catch onto the sloped wall, like the curved wall behind. So that'll give me a fast enough recovery to maybe even challenge the ball again, beat them to it, and if not, at least I can rotate back faster.
Okay. I'm going to play the clip another 2 seconds.
Okay, let's see what I do. Yeah,
Right
see, I
here.
did.
Now, in this scenario, you're going to give a great pass. Spoiler alert, your teammate wasn't expecting how great of a pass this is. But do you see your teammate in this situation, or are you just trying to get the ball out of the corner? Okay.
But even if you weren't there, I probably would have still hit it that way because it's open space, it's free space, there's boost there. So I can take my time getting the ball, I can buy you time to rotate back or get in front for a possible center. So even if you weren't there, I might have still done at least something similar.
Okay. And that's, personally, I think that's perfect decision making. I really do. I mean, that nailed it. You set up your teammate well, there was space, and we were able to keep possession. And then if anyone remembers from the first part of the video, it's an excellent dodge attempt. You're going to come back in right now, and all of a sudden, tell me, what's going through your mind in this scenario right here?
Izer's in a good position. Maybe if he would have been back a little bit more, he would have been in an ideal position. But a matter of fact is, he's got his nose faced towards the ball and towards the other side of the goal. So if I push it left, he definitely has the chance to get it. Now, I probably could have just straight up scored this ball because there's enough space and the guy in the Batmobile is turned around, so that's not really a lot of worry. But it's always a risk you take with these shots, and I like to be fancy. So instead of going for a straight ahead boomer, like most people would usually do, and like what is probably the best decision in a case like this, I decide to go for a fake instead. And I'm pretty sure the fake works out pretty well. But after I make a little derp here, and
my goodness,
I missed the shot.
I mean, they got destroyed though. You are gonna get a fortunate bounce. That's an own goal. Yes. I asked people, are you happy with that? There's no way you're not happy with that. So I guess the only question is, could the only thing that have made that better is if you scored it on that first touch?
Yes, I should have scored the goal right there, but I mean, like the fake was decent. In a comp game, I should have probably just taken the shot down.
Okay. It was you know what? I would not be upset about that fake. So I love your enthusiasm. We're actually, let's back it up just a little bit. Now it's coming back. At this moment.
Yes.
I'd like to say that you just saw your teammate go by you. You're up for this ball. What are you thinking in this situation?
Well, the moment I jumped for it, like, I knew I was gonna miss that.
Okay.
So because there's no way I'm getting that ball. So that was definitely a miss jump in the first place. I should have just straight up went back. I think if I'm in a position like this, what I hope I'm doing is that use up all my boost, take that mid boost that's right there, and just try and rotate back to goal.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that. Okay, I do a little spin first, I guess.
He does land on you. That does make it a little bit more difficult. So, kind of seeing how this play plays out, though, for the next 10 seconds after that. Yes. Are you glad that you at least went up for the ball? Do you wish that you just would have went straight back? What could have happened differently?
So, I think my issue right there was that I didn't know where you were positioned.
Okay.
At least I didn't know for sure enough. So, what I should have done, because I know that I wasn't aware at that time, is immediately rotate back, and then when you get that clear, I can have boost and I can be in a position to immediately challenge that ball after you, so you can rotate back to offense. But in the end, it did turn out decent enough, because at least I didn't score. And then I get balled on, sadly, but yeah, it could have been better, but
okay.
Well, in the spur of the moment of a match, it's not really the worst mistake you can make. If I did know you were back in a situation like that, then challenging would have definitely been the right thing to do, because I just put more pressure on them and you're behind me anyways.
Perfect. I'm really glad you were saying that, so I get to keep that video, or that shot in this video. 4 moments in so far, not too bad. 5th moment coming right near the end of the game. Key moment number 5. Your teammate here, SwasAye, is going to pass this ball middle or shoot this ball or do something. I want to know, what are you thinking here? Do you think this is a pass? Do you think this is a shot?
At first, I thought you were going to pass it to me. because I'm completely open. The two guys are to your left, so if you passed me, it would have been an open goal.
Mm-hmm.
In a situation like that, I was already starting to push up because I was expecting the pass. When it turned out not to be a pass, but more a shot on goal.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I will let you know right now, it was supposed to be a pass.
oh, it was supposed to be that. Okay.
It really was.
All
But
right.
we're going to see. So there's a demo right there. Is that going to be a, quote unquote calculated?
No,
Or.
because like at first when I saw that ball going towards net,
Mm-hmm.
I was like I thought he was gonna beat me to the ball,
Okay.
but since like he didn't really have a lot of like gain on the ball, so he was still quite far away. And you were kind of behind me because I was hoping you'd rotate back immediately after taking that shot. I
Mm-hmm.
thought I could take the risk of just going in there anyways and trying to either get a touch on the ball or actually demo him. The demo was not necessarily completely a fluke.
Okay.
When I saw that ball going towards goal, I did think like, you know what? If I can't touch that ball anymore because it's going too far away and I'm already this far pushed up, I might as well try and go for a demo.
Perfect.
Not sure if the demo did a lot, because I'm not sure if you would have saved the ball, but it did make for a nice looking play.
So that leads to the last portion of the question. You can just give me a simple yes or no for this one, I guess. Is the demo good enough in that scenario, or do you wish you got the goal?
A goal's a goal, you know? The demo
Yeah.
is good enough in that scenario, because in the end, it did make us score. I'm not sure if you would have saved it, but like,
Okay.
at least now we're sure that he's not saving it, because he's
All right.
dead. So, you know, demos
Perfect.
are broken.
So now we're done with the important key moments. I ask two important questions every single time. Number one,
Yes.
Knav, would you
Yes.
change anything?
There's a couple, but mainly all of them come down to either having either challenging at the wrong time or making a rotational error. I have the luck that my recoveries are pretty decent, so when I made a mistake, I could recover. Usually, I could recover fast enough to not give away a goal. I made a big shadowing mistake when I got scored on by the guy because I waited way too long to challenge there.
Okay.
So that's one thing. Aside from that, you know, things like me being inconsistent with my shots this game, those sorts of things, that's not really a lot you can change aside from practicing. So yeah, I'd like to change that, but I'm just gonna have to practice more. So,
Okay.
you know, yeah, I'd like to change some things, but that's just because I want to be a better player.
Perfect. Hey, spoken like a wise man. Number two, hearing yourself be critical, but I still have to ask the question. Overall, are you happy with the decisions you made in this game?
Am I happy with the decisions I made? Am I happy with the way I played? I'm okay with it. With the decisions I made, not necessarily. As in, I made a lot of the wrong decisions, but then after, I was able to fix a lot of those wrong decisions quite fast.
Okay.
So I'd say it's not necessarily a really bad game, but I think it's fair enough.
Okay. Perfect. Well, I appreciate you doing this. Now, there's a reason you're here, though. You're
Ooh.
involved in a multi-level pyramid scheme. I'm totally kidding. It's just a Rocket League esports type organization, and I believe you're pretty active on social media. Tell me about the organization, and let's plug a few things for you.
All right. So, people have this bad stigma, this stereotype of organizations and communities and all that sort of thing, and I can kind of understand why, because a lot of the time it does end up being a bad experience. But I just like to see us as something else. We're not necessarily an organization as much as we're just a group of friends. We have a lot of higher ranked players, grand champ people who can actually play the game, unlike me, and people who are more qualified at coaching than me. I'm more of a manager guy. Who are really involved, who do like what they do. They do like coaching. They do enjoy like the range of things they do, and they like helping newer players. And aside from that, we actually recently started up our own tournament called Valhalla League. So if anyone's interested in either joining a competitive team, having consistent people to play with, practice times, etc. Just having a fun group of friends that's always online. Definitely come join us. And if you're interested in coaching, we can offer that as well.
Fantastic. Do you want to plug a social media so people can come find you and ask questions if need be? A Twitter or an Instagram or
yes,
a LinkedIn, whatever you want to use. I'm totally kidding. Just Twitter's fine.
Just add me on my Discord ID. I like to be personal. I like to be like really involved with the people myself. So Twitter, social media, all the things. It's fun and all, but nothing beats having a proper personal conversation with someone. So add me on Discord. It's Knavisser, same as my name on Discord and my name on literally everything. So Knavisser, and my ID tag is #0660.
Perfect. What we're going to do now, I'm going to plug all that information down below. A big thank you to you. We're going to cut away, and I'm going to give everyone my final thoughts. Episode 5, final thoughts. Let's go straight for it. Number 1, Knavisser continuously found something that he could improve on within this game. He was constantly spotting his own mistakes, and I am convinced that is the easiest way to improve quickly and efficiently. Number 2, the use of air roll is needed at higher ranks. You have to be effective at it. If you aren't now, practice every single chance you get. I'm a big fan of after goals, hitting that air roll button. Number 3, his organization, just like any other organization, is a great place to find six-mans. It's a great place to scrim, find a team, do whatever you got to do to become a better Rocket League player. So, big thanks to Knav. I appreciate it more than you know, brother. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Comment down below because I want more people involved. And finally, for the duration of Season 2, we're going to have Friday uploads. I'm pretty excited about it. Hit that subscribe button, and you'll know about it right away. Take care. See you next time. Thanks.